In this video, I'm going to give you 5 solo queue strats that you can run on Skyscraper. I'm going to show you some for both attacking and defending, so that either side you have something you can use. I'm going to start off with defense, and I'm going to show you a cage strat for the exhibition bomb site. So, simply the main idea with this strat is you want to keep this wall closed, because it's a really important wall for an attacker to try and open. So first of all, you want to reinforce both of these walls, as well as this wall here to the mini bar. Alright, so now all 3 of these walls are reinforced. Now what you want to do is you want to place the cades down. So the first cade is to get this right wall here and this wall. And where you want to place this is right here in this corner behind the bar here. So this, you may think, oh well, it's just in the open, it's just going to get shot. But if you look at it from the terrace here, it's hidden behind the bar. So they're not able to shoot it unless they have to come all the way in, and at this point they're dead. So there's no way they're going to shoot from there. And generally you'll want to reinforce this wall as well, so they can't shoot it from there as well. But one of your teammates can do that as well. So for the second cade, because you'll see that this wall is now not reinforced, not electrified. So what you want to do is you want to come up to this table here where the weight is, just shoot a couple of holes and throw it inside there. With the lineup, it's so easy to get it in the right spot every time. You just want to throw it right deep in the table, and then this will get this wall as well. Now the good part about these cades is because this one's inside this table, it's not destructible from below. And because this one is on top of hard floor, this one's not destructible from below either. What you want to do if you're going to run this strat is to ban Thatcher, because Thatcher counters all of this. So if you ban Thatcher, it makes this strat 10 times more better. Doing this will force the attackers to run like an IQ to actually find where they are and impact AMPs to be able to AMP them. If they just run impact AMPs, the chances are they will generally miss where these kids are with the AMPs unless they know about this strat. So this next strategy I'm going to show you is a way to rush the T room bomb site on attack. Generally I'll play Ash to do this, but you can play any kind of 3 speed that you want. You just don't want a heavy operator because you're going to try and be a little bit quiet with it. So you don't want like a 1 speed 3 armor. So what you want to do is you want to spawn ventilation. Again, this is for the T room bomb site. What I like to do is I'll come up here. I'll watch for the spawn peaks as well when I'm coming up, because generally people will run out of like 3 different areas here. People will either jump out here, or they'll jump out here, or they'll jump out this window. I'll peek from the window at least as well. They can even run out this delivery door as well, you have to worry about. But once you're here, what I'll do is I'll generally either pre-place a drone in the drone phase, or I'll drone myself in through this door just to make sure my like immediate vicinity is clear. Like this, and I'll get off the drone about there. Doesn't really have to be perfect. And then I'll just double hit the bottom of the barricade like this so I can get in quietly. And then all I do is I'll just walk like this up the main stairs. You want to care for this mezzanine angle as well. But when you do this so fast in the round, nobody's going to be watching up the mezzanine, and then you literally just walk up main. Usually when you get to about here, you can kind of just wait for a little bit, and people will be running around site. They'll still be setting up because it'll be really early in the round. So you can get someone while they're setting up, and then you can either fall back and take the advantage of the 5v4, or you can push up further for even more kills and get some more frags. However you want to play that scenario there. But this is just one of my favourite ways to rush the bomb site as a solo queue player on team. So yeah, let's go on to the next strat. Alright, the next strategy that I'm going to show you is a one for my more aggressive players out there, and this is a Fenrir strat for the exhibition site. One thing that's really important with this exhibition site is this office wall, which is why we did the cage strat before, and this is another way of helping that wall stay closed. And how I do this is with Fenrir gadgets. And what all you need to do is simply open up this terrace door. This is a very common run out as well, so people always do this for running out and get the people on the balcony. But if you pair this up with a Fenrir gadget, and you have these little like divots in the roof as well, if you throw it in this one here, it's really hard to see if you throw it like up there. It's really hard to see from repels. I don't think you even can. You have to use like an ash charge or something. And when they go to breach, they're going to be, oh, I'm thermite in the breach, oh, I'm getting Fenrir, I'm blind, and then run out and kill freebie. Obviously you can't just run out and line it up perfectly, but you can throw it from about here. You can just line up the like projectile so it goes where you want it to go, and you'll be fine and make it every time. And you're safe enough to do it from here that you won't die doing it, and then just come straight back in, and then just play the rest of the round out normally. And then when they start going for the breach, you'll hear them on the back. You'll know they're on the back because you'll have info for it, obviously. And then as soon as they come up to the Fenrir, you want to activate this one from the start, just so you have the full info, and then just pick out off the info and get a freebie on the blind enemies. What I like to do with the other ones is I'll put one above drum, just to protect my back a little bit. I'll put one above this shrine door here, just to protect my teammates a bit. And then I'll put another one on the VIP stairs here. And the final one goes on the samurai window. I'll put these 2, and then I'll just kind of switch around what I activate depending on how the enemies are going to push. But generally these are the setup I'll run with them. So yeah, Next, I'll show you another rush strat for an attack. Alright, so now I'm going to show you one of my favourite ways to get into the building and take map control when you're fighting the exhibition bomb site. This is a great way, because one problem you have with Skyscraper is it's hard to even get in the building sometimes. So what I like to do on the exhibition bomb site, which is the other side of the map, is I'll spawn helipad, and I'll play Mario, and I'll go through this karaoke window. What you want to do in the prep phase is to put a prep drone right, like in karaoke, or you can put it in like the hallway by top black or something, so you can have the info of who's coming where, and like, if it's actually safe to jump in. And then as soon as you know that it's safe to jump in because you watch your prep drone, you can just jump straight in, take this map control and start fighting already towards top shrine and push towards the site. Generally, when I go this way, I'll either like see what's happening in front of us to decide whether I want to push towards drum or if I want to push towards shrine. But for the most part, I'll always kind of push towards shrine just because it's more easier to take. But yeah, so you want to like simply the main idea with this is to get in the building fast, because if you struggle to get in the building, which is a really like big problem on Sky, it's just a lot of balconies and it's hard to even get in. Once you're in, then it starts getting so much easier, because then you can just start like baiting off sound and playing around how the defenders are actually rotating around and stuff and getting freebies off there. But yeah, so generally I'll jump in karaoke with the Maru. I'll push up the shrine. I'll just start like, maybe when I get to out here I'll like re-drone myself and see what's going on further up. But you want to care for your flank as well if you're doing this. So it's possible you get flanked. So and then once I know what's going on there, there's generally going to be like a rotate here, a rotate hole there. So I'll just like push up here and I'll start trying to fight in towards sight basically. It's just a way, like an easy way to get in and start directly fighting sight and start like directly being a nuisance without having to worry about getting things breached, getting things open and stuff. It's just a really easy, fun way to attack. Alright, so finally I'm going to show you a solo queue strat for the tea room bomb site, and generally I'll play Jaeger for this. You can kind of play any bomb, but this is how I would set up if I'm playing Jaeger for this. The main idea with this is what you're going to do is you're going to get an early pick on the round and get the man count in your favour, which generally you'll figure out that you win the majority of rounds where you have the man count advantage to begin with. So it's like a really important thing to try and do. But what the idea is with this, I'm just placing these down randomly, you don't want to actually place these like this, but there's two things you can do. One is to jump out on this shrine balcony here, by prepping the window, and generally you'll find that people will repel on shrine balcony and they'll start pushing the top black door, or they'll come here and fight this window, or they'll claim all this window. And what you can do is you can hear the repel onto the balcony, and they won't know that the window's prepped, because on the other side of every window on Skyscraper it's got these like boards, which is not the same as having glass. Glass blocks sound, these boards don't block sound. So you can have this prepped and they won't know that it's prepped, and there's no glass, but you can hear out of it and they don't know that you can like know what's going on the balcony. So all you need to do is come up here and wait until you hear somebody repel on the balcony. You know that they repel onto a balcony because it makes a sound, like a specific sound. And once they repel on, all you need to do is simply jump out and catch them off guard and get a freebie. It works every time I try this. It works every time somebody repels onto the balcony. It works. You can do it maybe once or twice in a game. If you do it once, then you want to like don't do it again. But if you do it once and you don't see anybody, they can maybe try it again. But if you keep doing it, you'll get counted by somebody going on these stairs here, this like balcony thing there, which can't see you. But if you do it maybe once, maybe twice, you'll get away with it. And the second way you can do this as well is by doing it on the geisha balcony. The good part about doing it on the geisha balcony as well is you'll probably kill the breacher by doing it. So in the same way as you do on that window, you want to come up and prep the window. There, like this. Simply just hit it twice and then just wait by it. And generally people will come up and they'll try and claymore this window, and you can get it. You can jump out and kill them while they have a claymore in the hand, and it's just a freebie for you. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next video.